Hey everyone, Wobbe here from Platinum Intel. PlayStation has just announced the PS Plus monthly lineup for October, and we've got 3 new games to check out for all members. These will be available to download and play from October 7th. But that's not all. PlayStation is also adding 2 extra games to the PlayStation Plus catalog as a part of the Last of Us Day celebrations on Friday, September 26th. We'll cover all 5 games in this video, breaking down the trophy lists, difficulty, and how much time you'll need to grab those platinums. So let's dive in. First up for October is Alan Wake 2, available on PS5, developed by Remedy Entertainment and released on October 27, 2023. It's a psychological horror adventure blending action, survival mechanics, and thriller storytelling. Perfect timing too, as this one fits right into the Halloween season. Critics praised its atmosphere, visuals, and narrative depth, giving it an 89 on Metacritic, while players rated it an impressive 8.5. Alan Wake 2 has an uncommon platinum, with a total of 67 base trophies. Despite the game's creepy atmosphere, the list itself isn't too scary, sitting at about a 3 out of 10 for difficulty. You'll only need 1 full playthrough to grab everything, with an estimated 20 plus hours to finish. There is one missable trophy to watch out for, All Smiles. This requires fully upgrading a single weapon, and since there aren't enough fragments to max them all, you'll want to commit to upgrading just one weapon early on. The game also includes 13 collectible related trophies, covering manuscripts, weapons, and more. Thankfully, none of these are permanently missable, as the game forces you to make a save before the point of no return. Just be careful not to overwrite that save slot. As for DLCs, Alan Wake 2 currently has 2 DLC packs tied to the Deluxe Edition upgrade. Night Springs adds 12 trophies sitting at 3 out of 10 difficulty and takes 2 to 3 hours. While the Lake House adds 10 trophies, again sitting at a 3 out of 10 difficulty with a 3 to 4 hour estimate. While short and sweet, they do include several missables that you'll need to track. All in all, this is a very enjoyable platinum with a spooky seasonal theme, perfect for October trophy hunting. Next up is Goat Simulator 3, available on both PS4 and PS5, developed by Coffee Stain Studios and released on November 17th, 2022. This is the sequel to the infamous Goat Simulator, pure chaotic sandbox comedy where the goal is pretty much to cause as much ridiculous destruction as possible. Critics scored it a 68, but players were far kinder with a 7.8 user rating, praising the fun of messing around with friends and embracing the nonsense, and I can promise you, I was definitely one of them. Goat Simulator 3 has an uncommon platinum with a total of 39 base trophies. Difficulty sits at about a 3 out of 10, and you'll only need 1 playthrough, taking around 25 hours to wrap everything up. The list is refreshingly simple. No missables, no RNG, and no grindy requirements. There are just 3 collectible trophies, all straightforward if you keep a checklist handy. There are no online trophies, but nearly everything in the game can be earned in co-op with friends, making this a great one to mess around with while trophy hunting. In terms of DLC, the Multiverse of Nonsense pack adds 15 bronze trophies. There's no official guide yet, but it looks to take around 6 to 8 hours to complete. Overall, Goat Simulator 3 is a light-hearted break from heavier lists. Chaotic, silly, and a platinum that won't take itself too seriously. Next up is Cocoon, available on both PS4 and PS5, developed by Geometric Interactive and released on September 29th, 2023. It's a beautifully crafted puzzle adventure with a sci-fi twist, made by the lead gameplay designer behind Inside and Limbo. Critics praised its innovative mechanics and atmosphere, scoring it an 88, while players gave it an 8.0 user rating. Cocoon has a common platinum with a total of 18 base trophies. It's a low difficulty list that lets you focus on the experience, sitting at about a 2 out of 10 difficulty. It only requires 1 playthrough and will take you around 5 hours to finish. There are 11 collectible trophies, but otherwise no online, no RNG, no missables, and no grind to worry about. Just a short, clean list that lets you enjoy puzzles without stress. Unless you hate puzzles, in which case, maybe give this one a miss. And that wraps up the 3 new PS Plus games available this month. But the goodies don't stop there. As a part of this year's The Last of Us Day celebration, both The Last of Us Part 2 on PS4 and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered on PS5 are now available in the PlayStation Plus catalog. Developed by Naughty Dog, the PS4 version released back on June 19th, 2020, while the remaster dropped on January 19th, 2024. These are cinematic, story-driven action survival games that mix stealth, combat, and emotional storytelling into one of PlayStation's most famous franchises. critics love both, giving the PS4 release a 93 on Metacritic and the remaster a 90. User reception though is more split, with the PS4 sitting at a 5.8 and the remastered climbing to a 7.5. Both versions have an uncommon platinum with 26 base trophies. The list is considered fairly straightforward at a 3 out of 10 for difficulty, requiring 2 playthroughs and taking around 35 hours to finish. There are no online trophies, no RNG, and no true missables, just 9 collectible trophies to keep an eye on. The PS4 version has 1 free DLC update, adding 2 trophies for completing Grounded mode and Permadeath mode. This adds around 10 extra hours and raises the challenge to about a 4 out of 10. The PS5 Remastered includes those same trophies, but also adds 3 extra DLC packs, all free updates. No Return, a roguelike survival mode adding 13 trophies, marked around 5 out of 10 difficulty and taking 10 hours to complete. 2 of these trophies do require an internet connection. Part 1 challenges adds new tracks featuring Bill and Marlene, with 3 trophies tied to them. Chronological Story, a single trophy earned by completing the story in linear order rather than the original flashback structure. For those who already earned the platinum on PS4, you do have the option to import your save into the remastered version, which will unlock the platinum again. The Grounded and Permadeath trophies may also auto-pop if you've got those saves, though reports suggest it can be a little finicky, with workarounds available on the PSNP forums. Overall, this is a solid October bonus. Whether you're after your first run at the platinum or considering a second attempt on the remastered, The Last of Us Part 2 delivers a challenging but fair list. And that's your full October PlayStation Plus lineup. Alan Wake 2 brings the scares, Goat Simulator 3 brings the nonsense, Cocoon brings the brains, and The Last of Us Part 2 brings the feels. Honestly, there's a bit of everything this month. Whether you're diving in for trophies or just looking out for something new to play, you've got options. Good hunting out there, legends, and we'll see you in the next one.